And welcome to another edition of All or Not According to Jack with your host, Jack Toledano. How the hell are you, everybody? It's been a while, a week? Uh, and it's a crappy day here in our evening. Well, it's been all day. A really crappy day here in downstate New York. That includes Long Island. It's been, the gods have been raining down on us. I don't know what they're crying about because been getting very wet outside today. But we're here. We're in my studio for another dry evening, and we're going to do another dream set list. It's time for another dream set list, and today we're going to talk about a band that's very similar to these guys, or sounds very similar to these guys. Of course, I am talking about, wait for it as I go ahead and share, Primal Fear. How do you like that? So, so let's talk about this dream set list. So, uh, as you can see, there's like 47 songs, but I'll explain what that's all about. 3 hours and 15 minutes of total stage time. So picture this. Uh, they have those cruises every winter. So people fly down to Florida, various points, either Miami, usually Miami, but sometimes Fort Lauderdale as well. They get on the ship. They go to points east out into the Caribbean. We'll pretend that they're going to places that I've gone on a cruise. Namely St. Thomas and St. Martin, where I had my honeymoon many years ago, but also that was a cruise stop for me. So what Primal Fear is going to do, they are on this cruise and they are going to do two sets. They're going to do the first set while the ship takes off, and they're out at sea the first day heading to St. Thomas. So, and it just so happens that they are touring the 2020 album Metal Commando. So you got songs from Metal Commando interspersed into this dream set list. So we start right away with the song I Am Alive, great song. Then along came the devil, hear me calling. So then they go back to their older stuff, much older album. What album was this? Nuclear Fire, an album which I loved. Their third album, uh, to play the song Angel in Black. So then they go to for a couple songs from the first album, Silver and Gold, Dollars, The End Is Near, which is not from the Best of Fear. It's actually from the album Rule Breaker. So let's move forward. In Metal We Trust, also off of Rule Breaker. Black Sun, excellent song. Give you a little snippet of it. Oh, listen to that. That furious riff. Very nice. Oof. Next, Born Again. They slow it down a little bit for this nice little riff in the beginning. Off of yet another favorite album of mine from Primal Fear, of course the album Unbreakable, with so many great songs. They start Born Again out as a power ballad, and it works. That's years ago I was wondering if I could really like this group because they sounded a lot like Judas Priest, and obviously Priest influenced them, but they kind of have crafted their own sound over the years, and That's a good example. So there will be 20 songs in this first set. So song number 11, Give 'em Hell. Another song off of Unbreakable. Bad Guys Wear Black, yet another song off of Unbreakable. Song number 13, Jaws of Death. A 22-minute introduction. Going into Final Embrace. Jaws of Death being their second album. What year was that album? 1999. Yes. Okay. So Final Embrace. Think you know that one. 15. Love this song. Save a Prayer. Listen to this riff opening the song. Fucking incredible. Love it. Wish I could just play the whole song for you. Okay, 16. Tears of Rage. Another great song. This is their first album. Very, how would you say, very moody piece, but there's some synth in it. I don't know if it's guitar synth or keyboard synth, but great song. A little slower, but very moody. Does pick up in the middle. 17. One Night in December. That is off of Delivering the Black. Okay. Another great song off of Black Sun. Was a cold day in hell. Great song. Coming close to the end of the first set. Fight to Survive off Jaws of Black. Another song that I absolutely love. Nuclear Fire. That's another great song, the title track off of that third album. And then the finale of the first set. Oops, oh shit, I went a little too far, so let's back up. Battalions of Hate. Love this song, love it, love it. So, that's song number 20. This set was about an hour and 32 minutes. So then they say goodnight, they leave the stage, everybody goes to St. Thomas, gets off the boat, has a great time, just like I did. I still remember when I went to St. Thomas with my family. We got one of those bus tours, and the first place we went was to this place that were giving out free banana daiquiris, and boy, were they freaking good. Took some beautiful pictures from high up, looking down. Maybe someday I'll share that with you. If you're friends with me on Facebook, you can always go look for that cruise. I think we took it back in 2011 or 2012. There were 10 of us. It was a wonderful, wonderful time. So that's why I use St. Thomas as my example. Okay, so spent the day at St. Thomas. They, got their rest, took their showers, got that stage sweat off of them. So the next day they come back for their second set. And I kind of gave it away before, but they start. And this is only a minute 37 lead-in. This is Unbreakable Part 1. Oops, god damn it, I did it again. It sounds something like this. Got about a minute of 37 of this. And then the song makes a right turn and goes into this freaking song. Oh, is that a beautiful riff or what? Definitely one of my favorites by Primal Fear, and I said as much when I did my top 10 songs with Mr. Pete Pardo. So, what do they do next? Go to another great song, Metal Nation, Flying the Flag for Heavy Metal. Next, And There Was Silence. So this is now, so far the second set is all encompassing of Unbreakable, but okay, we're going to break away from Unbreakable for a little while after And Then There Was Silence. Title track of Seven Seals. This song, another great freaking song. Listen to this opening. Oh, was that we are the immortal ones. We went to hell and back again. Oh, check it out if you haven't. Beautiful, beautiful song. So then they go to another moody piece, Under Your Spell, off of Jaws of Death. After that, Predator, off of Best of Fear. I guess it's one of those unreleased songs that didn't make it onto an album, but great song nonetheless. Hence why it's in this list. Killbound, off of 16.6, the sole representative of that album. Next, Soul Chaser. I guess that is the sole representative of the album Devil's Ground, another album. Okay, next, When Death Comes Knocking. That's off of Delivering the Black, another great album, or great song. Another, I guess we'll call this another power ballad. When Death Comes Knocking. Okay, King for a Day. That's also off of Delivering the Black. My Name is Fear, going back to Metal Commando. Raise Your Fists, off of Metal Commando. Not to be confused with Raise Your Fist, off of the KK Downing album, his first album. Different song, though. Okay, so what comes after that? Another great song off of Jaws of Death, Into the Future. Fighting the Darkness, another great song. I don't know who, but he has a vocal duo with a female singer off of the album New Religion. So let's go to that album. Let's find out who that singer is. Can't leave that information off. Oh, Simone Simons, female vocals. Oh no, on Every Time It Rains. Sorry, folks. I thought he had a duet in this song. I guess I was wrong. Okay. Revolution off of Black Sun. What else do we have? We're coming to almost to the end of this set. Sea of Flames off of Devil's Ground. Oh, they did have a second song. Promised Land. Another great song. These riffs are just to die for. It's almost like they've surpassed Priest with this album they just put out, Panic Attack. I don't think the riffs are just as good, or they're basically they're reused riffs. Whereas I'm not finding that with Primal Fear, that they're reusing any riffs. Okay, the finale, Church of Blood. Again, off of Jaws of Death. Another great song. Okay, so that was almost an hour and 33 minutes for that set. So now, what they're going to do, since it's their finale, they're going to come back for a nice long encore and give us about another 26 minutes. So, what are they going to give us? Primal Fear, Chainbreaker. Uh, the start of many good things to come. From there, they another great song off of Black Sun. We go down into the fire. Yeah. Of course, I can't do that like, what's his name? Ralph Sheepers can. Wish I could. I wouldn't be doing this then. Okay, so next, Running in the Dust off of their first album, Primal Fear. Uh, Another one of my all-time favorites, Eye of an Eagle off of Nuclear Fire. And then the finale of the evening, Unbreakable Part 2. Had to get that little pinch harmonic in there. Wasn't that nice? All right. So that was a hell of a lot of songs to for me to repeat. So I'm just going to slowly go through it again. So I suggest you replay it if you missed anything. But um, of course, if if you have Spotify, go in there, check it out. Only one like, believe it or not. Go in there, check it out, like it, listen to it. Some really, really good shit, man. All right. Was that cool or was that cool? So, yes, Primal Fear. One of my all time favorite bands. They're not as well known as some of the other metal bands like the Judas Priests and the Iron Maidens and the Metallicas and whoever else, Saxon, whoever else you want to name. But you know what? Their music to me is just as intense. It's just as rewarding to listen to. Uh, you can still uh, really injure your neck with uh, doing head bobs to 47 songs. So go check it out. This is Jack Toledano. Um, what else do I want to talk about? Do I have any other infomercials for you? Oh, yeah. So we have top 3 or 4 of 2017 coming up in another day or two. What else do we have? I am this close to getting 1,000 views on my KK's Priest recording of Beyond the Realms of Death. So if you have not watched that, please go to my recent videos and please click into it. Check it out. You'll enjoy it. It's only 7 minutes of your lives, folks. And if you're a Priest fan, sounds freaking awesome. Uh, Another one, I did the album war with um, was it KK's Priest, Sinner Rides Again against Judas Priest, Panic Attack. Some very good insight. I had 4 guests on my show. That's close to 1,000, so please help me out. Please help me push those 2 excellent videos to 1,000. It's what I dream of. It's my goal to try and get all of these freaking videos to 1,000, so I can get to the next level and you know start to reap the benefits like some of my compadres that run these shows. So check it out. Next week on dream set list, I'm going to have my first guest. I'm not going to tell you who he is. You might know him, and I'm not going to tell you who the band is. But I can tell you it is a much more known, famous band from the 70s and 80s and 90s and on and on and on. They've been a household name for a long time, uh, and we're going to have a great discussion. So stay tuned. Come back next week, and I'll see you then. Jack Toledano. Well, they're not according to Jack. Have a good night, folks. Bye.